Good morning, all. Last time we discussed about why we need platform. What is the advantage of positioning a platform within an enterprise? Today we will deep dive into enterprise mobility, platform security. When we are choosing the enterprise platform, the key aspect we need to look at it, how the system is scalable, how the platform is secured, the non-functional requirement of the defined enterprise architecture practice. Is it supported by the targeted platform? So let's focus on mobile security and the mobile security aspect. And the mobile security aspect, we per se mobile security model which can be classified as threat protection, browser security, data encryption, multi-factor authentication, digital signing, and SSL protection. These are the key category of different security aspect which can fit into security model. Of course, when we look at the security as a whole, there are three layers of security. At first level, transport level security, which is use SSL encryption for all the form of communication between client to server or between system to ensure the communication is secure over the wire and network. Second, data layer protection, which can be a end-to-end encryption between your mobile client and server, or only sensitive information will be encrypted. It's called pin-based encryption. Third aspect is your application security. The application security, you can subcategorized within that: mobile client security, mobile browser security, mobile platform middleware security, and admin and operational portal security. On top of it, as platform, you should look at audit trails and transaction logs, and along with that, flexible reporting. All admin user activities should also have auditing and logging facilities. Complete user management for admin and operational users, along with access control inbuilt. The whole system should have comprehensive auditing and logging facility, which should be a multi-level and detailed, in addition to being a tamper-proof. And the platform should provide flexibility to integrate with any third party or existing 1FA or 2FA or MFA or single sign-on security system which is there in place of any enterprise on top of existing security model. But let's deep dive the platform or application security, which I said earlier. The application security we will classify as mobile security, middleware security, and the administration or operational security. Let's touch base on admin security, access control. As an operational or admin user, I should know what to see, what not to see, how to control to or prevent unauthorized access. For example, a report user group in an enterprise can access user transactional report. A security group within an enterprise can manage the user management module, which help the security group to create user, edit, lock, unlock, remove the user when the user exit from the organization. Similarly, they can do auditing on the system. Who access what through admin auditing. The second aspect, dual authentication or multi-authentication. Most of the enterprises has some form of multi-authentication inbuilt for their admin operational portal. Specifically, configuration, content management. This area need a dual or multi-authentication. When I say dual authentication, most of the enterprise know the existing practice of maker and checker or maker and approver practice. There is a person belongs to the specific group as a maker group who can create the content and submit for review and approval. There is a specific group, part of the user group. The user can log in as a checker or approver, can review the submitted content and approve or reject it. Once the checker approves the content or configuration changes, those changes need to be approved, changes need to be reflected in the production system. That's a dual authentication. When you say multi-authentication, there are some enterprises where you need multi-level of user authentication, which is a maker, checker, and approver. 3 levels. The person will create a content, another person will check the content, and third person will approve the content or a configuration or a transaction. Additionally, password security. Whomever the user log into admin operational portal, the password should be protected, encrypted, and transport over wire as secured manner, and the password is stored within a system in an encrypted or hashed or salted manner. Top of the key thing for any administration or operational portal, audit is one of the key thing. Whomever log in or access anything, modify anything, view something, it need to be audited. For auditing the configuration level, the system should provide a flexibility on partial audit or full audit. When I say partial audit, the operational users who log in, when they log in, when they log out, what they have access to. When you say a full audit, from login to whatever they browse and do things, they're including their IP and user ID, what they access, what they modified, when they are modified. The complete navigation of this specific users need to be audited and available as a report, and that report can be exported as a PDF or Excel or Word, whatever the format which audit team required. These are the key administration platform capability. Apart from that, the platform should provide a flexibility in the administration portal to extend custom administration module specific to functional domain. For example, customer administration module, push notification administration module, or notification center. And additionally, we are going to touch upon middleware security, which is we will look at in detail of within a platform engine or within a core engine, what are the key capabilities we expected, or we have to look at it. For example, any request enter which you receive within the middleware or the platform, the input must be validated. Second, the basic one, SQL injection, ensure there is no SQL injection or XML injection part of your request. And character block listing. When I say character block listing, the special characters handling, there are the characters you can block list being used within the request parameter. Session fixation attack prevention. How to session fixation or session hijacking technique to be prevented. Another request per session validation. So a specific user logged in, ideally you have a session timeout period or session activation period, ideal session timeout period. These are all general configuration in your platform. But as part of middleware security, for that particular valid session, what is the maximum concurrent or maximum request allowed per session? For example, some system configure 500 requests. It means for that particular active session, maximum 500 requests can hit from client to server. If anything more than that, if the request counter is touched that maximum throughout the limit of particular session, then the user has to be locked or notified or handled. Specifically in the mobility world, the platform should provide remote locking facility. That means any point of time the platform should provide the capability to lock the specific application or provide the flexibility to the enterprise to handle on-demand requests from customer during they lost the phone or uh, probably during some situation you need to remotely lock the device or remotely wipe the applications, considering the type of application we built, the type of information we stored, part of mobility application. Another one is the application registration and application activation capability. That means you should have a mechanism to identify what type of device and platform and the device attributes and who's the person is requesting or downloading the application. Those information has to be registered, and there is a specific unique application identifier should be generated and maintained per downloaded application, and those applications can be registered and activated based on the enterprise application registration guidelines or process, part of enterprise mobility practice. Then the key thing for any user inquiries or transactions, multi-level audits are mandatory. When I say multi-level audits, depends on the type of application, depends on the type of domain. The audit framework has to provide flexibility to capture the information in a different level, basic or intermediate or advanced level. The next one is the key management.